Here today with Coach Lisa Faulkner, coming off a 91-75 win out there against Biola. Coach, give us your thoughts on today's game.
I thought a really good effort. We talked about just being committed defensively. Obviously, giving up 93 points yesterday was not in our game plan, and so doing the foundational things defensively were really, really important for us today, and we responded well. This team responds to coaching and being challenged, and so that was nice to see, especially that first quarter.
You talk about the coaching up. Well, they started the game off, I think it was a 10-0 run. Just tell me the start of the way you guys started.
Yeah, I mean, I thought we had a lot of shots that we just missed yesterday, and so today it was nice they went in. And we were able to get stops defensively, which leads to our offense. And so you can see we can put some points on the board, and it's a matter of us being committed on the defensive end. If we get to that next level, we're going to be a very, very challenging team to beat.
Could you tell me about Isabel Turk's performance out there today?
Yeah, I thought Izzy all weekend just did a wonderful job defensively. I think she's one that disrupts the other team's guards. We usually have her on the other team's best player or best guard, and you know she uses just getting her hands up. She's getting tips, and I was giving her props in postgame just how her defense led to good offense, and then she was under control offensively. It was really nice to see her just kind of shoot rhythm threes and make those. So that was really, really positive.
We don't always talk about this, but talk to me about your team's effort on the glass today. I think you guys did a very good job, really got some tough rebounds out there.
Yep, that's a staple just for us of finishing plays. Again, those are the foundational defensive things of you get a stop, now you got to be able to box somebody out and go grab the basketball. And so 25 defensive rebounds, really good. And we have some really good offensive rebounders as well, shooting a high percentage, but we crash the glass, and that's just effort. You know, so what I said in the pregame was defense it isn't glorified like offense is. And I know that a lot of people are seeing our scores and they're seeing us in the 90s. But for us, you know, defense becomes getting up at 6 a.m. and going to a job that maybe you don't necessarily like as much, or you know, having to work on the weekend. And there's times in your life where you have to do that, and you don't really get paid for it right away. But eventually, it really pays off. So I think we're getting the message.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Coach. Isabel Turk after their nice win out there against Biola, 91-75. Izzy, could you just talk about your team's start to the game? You guys shot 13 of 18 to start off the game. What gave you guys that quick start today?
Yeah, I think a big thing that we've been trying to focus on is just starting strong. And we emphasize in practice it starts on the defensive end, and just being able to bring that energy from practice and have it roll over and kind of have a chip on our shoulder from losing to that team, because they're a great team yesterday. You know, we had something to prove, and we had something to prove not just to the other teams but to ourselves. And I think we did a great job with that, and just bringing confidence from last game into this game, and knowing that we're a team that can bounce back and get a big win for us. So.
You talk about that bounce back a little bit. You guys are in 3 on the season. You guys have 3 losses, but you haven't let any go back to back. What do you guys do to, you know, be able to turn around so quickly, especially because it's a Friday, Saturday game so often?
Right. I think the biggest thing is we take care of our bodies. That's a huge thing, and when we go through shoot around the next morning, or we go through a little practice session or a film session, we're very diligent on our individual self and how we can contribute to the team in a new way, or how we can fix little adjustments. And today a big thing was Australian drive. They're a great driving team. They finished really well around the rim, and our biggest thing was to cut those off and try our best to really just reduce any chance they have at the rim. So I think the biggest thing was promoting that idea that defense wins championships, you know.
We got to ask you about 2 other things, maybe a little bit bigger on this. You guys did earn the number 20 ranking in the national this year. You are a senior. What does it mean to you to help build this program up to the level that you guys are now at? And I'm sure you want to go higher, but tell me about just the growth you've had in this program.
It's unreal. It's unreal. I still don't feel like a senior. I feel like a freshman all over again. We got to give it credit to our players, Bree and Morgan. They get us better every single day. Even if it doesn't show necessarily on the court, we would not be where we are without them pushing us in practice. Every player on this team has value. All our freshmen coming in strong, ready to go. I think just this idea that we're one collective whole and we're working, using our strengths to our advantage, and understanding what other people's strengths might be and kind of meshing together. I think this is one of the first times we've really had that. And just appreciating what everyone's capable of and knowing that everyone can have a big game. So.
I know you mentioned the freshmen, but I got to ask you a little bit more.
Go for it.
What's it been like playing with your sister this year?
It's been a dream come true. When she committed, I was like starstruck about it just because we haven't played together for 3 years. We played together my freshman year of high school. So getting to have her on the court and see her absolutely thrive, and then, you know, be the big sister that's like, hey, I've been through this, let me tell you how to get through this mental block, or let me tell you how to, you know, little things like that. And I've learned so much from her this year. She's a great defender, and she's taught me, hey, get up in the gap here. So honestly, being able to learn off each other has been such a blessing, and especially to do it in rank 20, like that's a dream come true for a player and for sisters. So
thank you very much, Izzy. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Danny.